Back with some more NBA player props. Get you winning some money tonight in the NBA streets. Excited to get into the breakdown, guys. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a ticket that I did just place myself that I did just send over to my VIP members here for free on the channel. Going to need the better picks to get every single one of these plays. At the time of recording, there are 2 of the plays available on Prizepicks. I do have them highlighted, but we could see those lines shift. They might not be available when I release this. If you get the Better Picks app, guys, I have been having a tremendous success. I'll just make it straight to the point for you. It's going to be easier to win money on Better Picks. They have some really good value. They do not have pushes, which in the NBA streets is a really big deal. We're going to talk about that shortly. But yes, 2 things. It's going to be easier to win money. Number 1. Number 2, they're going to match you all the way up to $200 with the promo code KJKDFS. This content is all about helping you win money, okay? So I'm going to be explaining the exact concepts that went into every single one of these plays that you see on this ticket here. I had the Jordan Poole under 23.5 points. You know, why did I take that? The James Harden under 10.5 assists. James Harden always gets a bunch of assists. Why would this crazy person take his under, right? All of these different plays, these videos, this content is going to be designed around helping you become better on these player props apps, helping you win money. And I'm going to be sharing you guys an actual play that I'm actually playing, that I'm actually backing with my own money, that I am sending to my VIP members, okay? So if you enjoy this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. I'll say again, you're going to need the better picks to get all the plays, but hopefully the Tatum and Halliburton plays are still available when I record this. I just know Prizepicks is a little bit quicker, so I hope that you can get that in. But if you can't, I apologize. Prizepicks will also hook you up with a nice deal. If you do not have the Prizepicks app, right, go ahead and get that. They're going to give you $50 when you play your first $5 instantly. All you got to do is, once again, use the same promo code KJKDFS. I'll have all my links pinned as the top comment down below to make it nice and easy on you if you are wanting to get on the Prizepicks apps as well. So let's get into the breakdown. Like I said, I've got the 2 highlighted that are available on the Prizepicks board at the time of recording, but the other ones are all going to be either not as good as value or not available on Prizepicks. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's pull this thing up. James Harden over 2.5 3-pointers made is going to be the very first prop that I did place here. Why do I like this play? Let's talk about it, right? So James Harden, I do use multiple tools for my research, guys. You're never going to see me promote anything on this channel that I don't genuinely use myself, that I have not done extensive research on to make sure it's valid, and also that I'm not actually using to make my own self money, okay? So Daily Grind Fantasy is going to be one of the tools that I use every single day. If you do not have it, once again, link below, KJKDFS will get you 25% off. If you're looking to use the same tools as me, I'm bringing them up in these videos, and I'm breaking down exactly why these are good plays, right? So the James Harden over 9.5 assists is going to be the best play on the Prizepicks board. If you're a Prizepicks user, full transparency, I'm not backing this with my own money as of now. I'm using the Better Picks app to get this 2.5 3-pointers made. Phenomenal prop. We're looking at a 53.76% chance that this prop's going to hit tonight. Why is that? Because we got millions of dollars of sportsbook data pulled into an optimizer telling us all of these different sportsbooks are charging a higher price to take the over 2.5 3-pointers made tonight than they are to take the under. So if you don't know how this works, Pinnacle is a good example here. They're the sharpest sportsbook in the world, meaning they're the smartest sportsbook in the world, meaning they set the most precise lines. They're the best at what they do, okay? Minus 137 on the over 2.5 3-pointers. That means if you were to log on to the Pinnacle Sportsbook, you're going to have to risk $137 to win $100 to take the over 2.5, okay? They're going to make you risk more money than you're going to win to take the over because it's higher likelihood that you win. That's how they stay in business. That's how they don't go bankrupt. So we can use these millions of dollars of sportsbooks data to find good plays on these apps, okay? So I try to dull it down and make it very simple for those of you learning. Some of you may be watching this content, have been sports betting forever. You know this stuff. I get it. But some people have no idea I'm trying to teach them. All right. So that's the first tool that I'm using, and that's the data pulled in that helped me find this play. Then the second tool I'm using is going to be Outlier, guys. Once again, if you don't have this tool and you want to use the same tools as me, feel free to use the 7-day free trial. If you just want to get access to all my plays as soon as I place them, just get my VIP package, and I do all the work for you. Okay, that's linked down below as well. But Outlier. Why do I like this tool? Well, for one, they're going to bring in all of this different data again. A lot of people, when they're doing their research or listening to my content, are saying, this guy's just looking at market data. What the heck is he doing for statistics analysis, right? I understand that. If you're new to this, you might not quite understand that one of the best things you can do is just simply look at the market because they know more than you. But hey, Outlier does a fantastic job of bringing in not only the market data, but also the statistics to back it. So I find this tool to be also very helpful for those of you that need to see those stats, see everything that's backing it up. You can get the market data that I'm discussing. You can also get the statistics as a side-by-side. So if you're someone that needs to see all the stats match up, et cetera, right? You're going to see in this tool, they're going to bring in all of the underlying metrics and the market data. So Caesars all the way up to minus 165 on the over here. There's another data point, minus 135 on this Caesars. Caesars has a bunch of different sports books in different states, minus 142 on the over on underdog. All of these different data points telling us the over is a good play here tonight. And if we go down to his statistics, you're going to see James Harden on average shooting 7.9 threes per game, is making 2.3 of those. James Harden traditionally a much better three-point shooter than that, right? So this is giving us the volume he's getting. He just simply hasn't been shooting the most effectively, but overall, we need the guy to make three-pointers tonight, and he's shooting 8 of them. He's playing 36.3 minutes, right? So we feel pretty good about that overall. Okay, you got the average, you got the medium, all of these different statistics you can be pulling in over on Outlier, right? So James Harden over 2.5 three-pointers is going to be the first play, right? We got a bunch of different market data backing it. This is all the process that's going into every single one of my plays. Love that play here for play number 1. Plays number 2 and 3 on the Betr ticket, you're going to see very quickly what I'm talking about no pushes on their app compared to Prizepicks. This is where the Betr app can really, truly be valuable. I can't say it enough, okay? So if you type these into Prizepicks, you're going to see and they have moved both of these lines up to even numbers, okay? Essentially what this means is they're taking the edge away out of the prop. It's hard enough to win as is on these apps, guys. Do not fall into this trap. If you're someone that's watching this content and you're taking my picks, right? I just pulled up 2 picks on the Prizepicks board that are going to be available in this ticket as we continue along. Play those if they're still available at the same line. Don't be playing these at the push lines. If you're someone that's listening along and you're like, well, he's taking the over at 17.5 and 15.5, they have to get 16 and 18 anyways. You're not listening, you're not learning, and you don't understand the math behind this stuff because there's a really good chance they're going to end with that exactly. You're just burning your money, okay? You're just increasing the likelihood that you're going to lose. All right, so don't do that. Go on over to Betr, or just don't play these on Prizepicks, right? But I just want to make this very clear. You can see the over 15.5 assists and rebounds for Wembanyama, and the over 17.5 assists and rebounds for Luka Doncic are my next 2 plays in this slip. These are phenomenal value at those lines. Not at the 16, not at the 18, and we're going to explain exactly why here. So let's go ahead and pull them into the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer so I can pull in this data and explain to you exactly why these are good plays, right? So let's bring in Luka Doncic first. Let's go ahead and type him into the Prizepicks board, right? You're going to see the difference in hit rate here. I have him typed into the Prizepicks optimizer on Daily Grind Fantasy, right? They're going to bring in all the available props and the hit rate at those props. You're going to see at the over 18 rebounds and assists, he's only got a 50.02% chance to go over. No bueno, no edge. Don't play it. Okay, we go on over to Betr, right, where he's listed at that 17.5. Look at the difference here. Now we're looking at a 54.08% chance to hit. That is a massive difference. All right, so the tool is doing that calculation for us, but what's the data that's going into it? It's these sports books, right? He's minus 135 on the over at 17.5 on DraftKings, minus 137 on the over at 17.5 on Caesars, minus 135 on the over on Bovada. All of these different sports books are favoring him, and then FanDuel actually has him listed all the way up at 18.5, which is very significant, believe it or not. Once again, if you're learning and you're like, what's the big deal? It's only 1 rebound or assist. It's a massive deal because you can track the results, and the amount of times this man's going to end with exactly 18 rebounds and assists is going to blow your mind. So you want to be getting the edge that you can be getting on that 0.5 line every single time. I cannot tell you enough how much, how important that is. If you don't listen to me, whatever. I do this every single day to profit money and try to actually make money. And I'm telling you, it's a very big deal, okay? So be taking advantage of the value on Betr. And like I said, I talked about my results, and a lot of these processes, a lot of these picks in these tickets I can tell you right now off the top of my memory because I remember Jordan Poole, for instance. Well, he would be a bad example just because of the simple fact that he actually went under by a couple. But like Kelly Oubre was not available on Prizepicks in this play at the over 1.5 3-pointers. He just wasn't even listed. It's the same deal with James Harden here today. I broke that down. I'm just using Prizepicks as an example because they're the most popular app, right? This applies to every app, every place that you're going to go to play stuff. All right, it's not just Prizepicks. It's just this content is revolving around Prizepicks and these other player props apps, right? So that's the only reason I'm using Prizepicks as an example. I'm comparing two different markets, right? I'm comparing Prizepicks, I'm comparing Betr picks in this content. But overall, right, you just always want to be getting the best deal. So anyways, let's continue along here. Let's continue to break down this ticket. And the Victor Wembanyama play, it's going to be a similar concept here of, it's bumped up on Prizepicks, and the difference in hit rate is going to be a very big deal. So, we want to be taking advantage of the 15.5 line on Betr picks, and I can type that data in so you can see it in real time. Let's go ahead and type him into DGF here. And you're going to see, so this is just a point on this particular video because I want to make it very clear that there is a very big difference, okay? So the Prizepicks, you can see they're actually saying to take the under 16.5 because he is listed at 16.5 in some markets favoring his under here. But that's only at a 50.36% hit rate on that prop. So no thank you. I would much rather go over to Betr picks where you can see this actually looks like it got taken down. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to promote this plan Betr picks. This is another example of getting good value, okay? We're going to continue along here and speed things up because I wanted to explain this. But here's another example. So they just took it off the board. So Betr picks, there's no pushes. All they can do is change the line or remove it. And it looks like in real time they removed it. So, like, that's annoying, but all that means is we got good value. So if I go and I'm going to try to reuse this lineup, replace lineup, you're going to see projection removed. So that play had such good value. They've just gone ahead and they've said, you can no longer play that play, okay? So I can't play Wembanyama over 15.5 assists and rebounds on Betr picks anymore because it's too good of a play. So with that being said, I kind of got that out of the way. Let's go over the rest of the plays in this ticket. Let's make it quick for you. Get out of here. We got the James Harden over 2.5 3-pointers made. Luka Doncic over 17.5 rebounds and assists. Victor Wembanyama over 15.5 rebounds and assists. And then we got the Tatum over 7.5 rebounds. Halliburton under 9.5 assists. And LaMelo Ball under 5.5 rebounds. Why do I like these last three props? We'll speed it up here. The Tatum and Halliburton play were available on the Prizepicks board. Are they still available? Let's refresh this bad boy. Tatum. Yes, he is. So definitely be taking this play on Prizepicks. Halliburton under 9.5 assists. Yes, he is. And then the ball rebounds is going to be bumped. So don't play this play. Okay. Another example of value we're going to be able to get on Betr picks that we can't get on Prizepicks. Okay. Just play the two that haven't been changed. Tatum and Halliburton. Okay. Why do we like these plays? Let's break it down for you. So let's go with Mr. Tatum first here, and we'll tell you exactly why we like this play. Jason Tatum rebounds. First of all, this makes a lot of sense from a game script aspect because he's in a game with the Golden State Warriors team that constantly goes small ball. So let's see. Let's type in Jason Tatum. Going to see the best possible prop you can get on Prizepicks for him is the over 7.5 rebounds. Why is that? Because he's favored on the over at Pinnacle at -135, -130 on DraftKings, -128 BetOnline, -135 Bovada, -135 Caesars, etc., all the way up to -153 on Hot Streak, which is another DFS platform if you were to go over there, really heavily favoring his over. Then we type him into Betr picks. We're going to get even more data points. They're going to bring in sports books such as the ESPN Bet here at -130 on the over. So just a ton of different data points telling us this is a really, really good play. Here tonight on the over 7.5. And I talked about it. It kind of makes sense because the matchup, right? The Warriors, they're expected to start in this matchup are the Boston Celtics, Luke Cornett and Al Horford down low. So you might be like, well, they have two bigs. They're probably going to steal the rebounds from Tatum. But this happens all the time with this Golden State Warriors squad where they start out and then they go small ball. Like Trace Jackson Davis isn't really a traditional center. Draymond Green. This is a very small ball lineup. I think we see Luke Cornett probably get ran off the floor pretty quickly here. That's going to shift Tatum down the majority of this game, and he should get the rebounds. The market knows this, not to mention there's no Jaylen Brown and Kristaps Porzingis. So, I mean, it makes a ton of sense to me as to, this being a spot where Tatum could rack up some rebounds. And not to mention his line's been all the way up at 8.5 at times to start this season. And now it's down to 7.5, which Betr is logging me out, guys. I'm going to log back in here to continue this breakdown. And we're going to see just a bunch of different data points. So this is a 1 unit play. This is my VIP Discord. You get it as soon as I place it. Got that pulled up just to show you I'm actually placing these plays, sending them over, right? But yeah, the Tatum rebounds, really, really good prop. The LaMelo Ball under 5.5 rebounds is going to be a prop you can only get on Betr. So another example, like it's not available on Prizepicks, but when we type it into the Betr optimizer, you're going to see a bunch of different data back in this play. Under on Pinnacle, -139, -136, -133 on bottom line. Just a ton of different really, really good data points telling us that this is a good play. And last but certainly not least, we have the Tyrese Halliburton, which is going to be available on both platforms. Let's go ahead and type him in here, and we're going to see that there's going to be a bunch of different data backing this play as well. Tyrese Halliburton, under 9.5 assists. He's outloaded to -146 on FanDuel, -130 on DraftKings, -135 on BetOnline, -131 on Caesars. Bunch of really good data. And if we type him into Prizepicks, he's also available over here, where they're going to bring in even more data for us. -151 on parlay play. Ton of different markets favoring Tyrese Halliburton's under here tonight. And then, of course, there's going to be a bunch of different underlying statistics to back every single one of these plays over on Outlier. I've already done all the research on all these plays, but this content's to really kind of help you out, learning all these different processes, these markets, etc. And we got the under 9.5 assists. Going to see he's failed to exceed 9.5 assists in 4 of his last 5 games at home, only averaging 7 assists per game. So home road splits are brought in. Automatic insights are brought in from Outlier here. They factor in a bunch of different things. Then, of course, the matchup, the point guard position, as far as the assists allowed overall, this Orlando defense, 16th overall, kind of middle of the pack in the league. He's getting 11.2 potential assists per game, which isn't, honestly, that many assists, potential assists for where the line is set at the 9.5, right? So the market is essentially saying he's going to end with 9 assists even, and I will just say again, the amount of times he's going to actually end with 9 even will blow your mind. So it's not going to be sweat-free. You're going to be sweating it with all these plays, but the edge is certainly on the under, okay? So that's everything for me in this one. Kind of went ahead and broke down the process. Once again, you will need the Betr app to get every single one of these plays. It's just kind of how it goes in this industry, certain value on these apps can be found on, you can get certain value on apps you can't get on others, is what I'm getting at. And Betr has been very friendly for that. So we got the James Harden over 2.5 three-pointers made. Luka Doncic over 17.5 rebounds and assists. The only 2 plays you can get in this ticket on Prizepicks are Tatum and Halliburton, so I'll unhighlight LaMelo so that's not confusing to anyone. Harden over 2.5 3-pointers, Luka Doncic over 17.5 rebounds and assists, Victor Wembanyama over 15.5 rebounds and assists, Tatum over 7.5 rebounds, Halliburton under 9.5 assists, and LaMelo Ball under 5.5 rebounds. Okay? So that is the full 6-pick dynamic play. That's what you want to run on Betr if you're tailing this play. 6-pick dynamic play. Wemby is no longer available, so you can run a 5-pick dynamic or a 5-pick perfect now, and it's still optimal with the other 5 picks that I supplied. Okay, so don't sweat it if you can't get all 6. Run a 5-pick perfect or run a 5-pick dynamic, and you're still good. All plays that I'm actually backing with my own money, as you can see. All plays that I sent over to my VIP members, so I do really want these to go well. I will have a bunch of more plays, guys, over there. We've been crushing it. If you have not seen what I have to offer from the VIP, go ahead to my YouTube community page. You're going to see all these different winners. If you just go to my YouTube videos, you're going to see I racked in over 20 grand this weekend between NFL and NBA, right? And those are all provided to my Discord as soon as I place them. Right here, 1 unit play. You would have got this sent in immediately, okay? That's going to be linked below. Patreon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Betr NBA player props tonight, your Prizepicks NBA player props tonight. and we will see you in the next one.